Hi everyone, it's Monday, April 20th, and I'm back. It's been a pretty rough couple of weeks. As you know, my dad passed away, which is a fancy word that adults use for when someone dies. So it was a really sad 2 weeks for us, but I so appreciate all the messages and emails and cards that I received, and beautiful flowers and dessert and a restaurant gift card from the whole class. I really appreciated all of that. It really made me feel loved, honestly. I received a message. The first message I saw, I really couldn't open all of them because I was just too upset. But the first message I opened was from Christian, and it just said, I love you, Mrs. Schneider, and I miss you. And it just made me feel warm and good in a not so great time. So thank you to everyone. It feels good to be back doing our daily videos. I hope you enjoyed the week and a couple of days of review and enrichment. We had a lot of things, virtual field trips. I hope you like those every day. I got a bunch of messages from kids who really liked them, and a couple of science experiments. Owen sent me a picture that I'll have to post of him and his sister doing the seed experiment in the Ziploc bag with the paper towel. Had we been in school, we would have done it. We would have hung it in our windows, and that was always a fun activity to do. And Ariana is doing the avocado seed. One year I worked with Mrs. Menard, and she used to come into the class every day, and she did that experiment in our class where she legit took an avocado seed and with the toothpicks and hung it in water, and it really did grow a root. So then we planted it, which was very cool. So if you haven't done it, try it, especially if you have avocados, like if you like guacamole or avocado toast. So let me know. Send me any pictures of anything that you're doing. I'm back, so I'll start posting all those things again, and we'll get to see the great things that you're doing at home. I know some of you couldn't open the time capsule last week. I'll repost it this week. You know, it's like an unusual time that we're living through, and yeah, it's a bad time that we're living through. It is history. Like, we're literally living through history, and it would be interesting for when you grow up to see what it was like. It would be called a primary source document. That time capsule, that's what it would be called, a primary source document. So like, my dad lived through World War II, and he was in Ireland in Europe, and if he kind of had kept a diary of what was going on today, it'd be a historical document. So what you're doing for that time capsule will legitimately be a historical document. But I'll try to repost it. And if you don't want to do it, it's fine. It was just kind of like something different, and it didn't sound like it would be fun, but when you read through all of it, it was kind of like all fun things that you get to put down in color and draw pictures. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. And yesterday was Sunday Fun Day. We resurrected the Rube Goldberg. We just were looking at those when our whole world turned upside down and we left school. And Christian had done one at home. Remember, I showed you the video. We had seen a couple of videos of it, and then Christian did one. So I really hope that you try them. Now, the videos are quite elaborate. They certainly don't need to be elaborate like that. They just need to be sort of a complicated way to do a simple task. And I think I told you this story that Julia, when she was, I think, in 5th grade maybe, she was part of a group, her enrichment class joined in an academic kind of contest called Odyssey of the Mind, and she had to do a Rube Goldberg. And her task was to squeeze toothpaste on a toothbrush. And of course, it was like the ball with the dominoes, and the dominoes fell and knocked everything over, and all the ways to get the toothpaste to go onto the toothbrush. So try it out, even if it's just like 2 steps, even 1 step, just try it. Just something like different and fun. And send me pictures. Okay, so today we have 5 things that we're going to be doing. We're back to our heavy, not heavy, but like more of our academic things, where last week and the 2 days before that were just kind of enrichment activities and review. So today we're back into our regular academics. First, we're starting a new book under the grade 4 page. It's this book, Rules. Now, it's still April, right? So I'm wearing my Autism Awareness shirt. And I have to tell you, the shirt that I had planned on wearing, I had brought to my parents like 2 weeks ago. And I had it in my bag, and then I just couldn't do it. I was planning on doing videos for my parents. I just couldn't. And I carried this t-shirt. I had it in my bag. I was at my parents' for almost 2 weeks. I stayed there. And tonight, or this morning, I went to pull it out and I couldn't find it. So I'm hoping I can find it and I can wear it tomorrow. But so that's why it's a repeat shirt. But anyway, we were doing, last week I posted all different picture books for autism awareness. Well, this is a chapter book called Rules by Cynthia Lord. And what's exciting for me is that I used a new app called Screencast-O-Matic. And I took a picture of the book. I actually had a really nice oak tag paper. It was like a really nice blue, and I put it on. I put that on the table, and I put this on top of it. And I took a picture of it, and then using that app, it kind of captures whatever what pictures on your phone, but your voice can be doing something different. So I recorded the book for you. So I did 10 chapters already. It's on my YouTube channel. Who knew I'd have so many videos for my YouTube channel? But anyway, it's on my YouTube channel. And every day we're going to listen to a different chapter. I'm really enjoying the book. So it's Rules by Cynthia Lord. And it's about a girl named Catherine. And she has a brother, David, who has autism. And then she makes a friend with another boy. And he doesn't have autism, but he has a lot of special needs, a lot of physical needs as well. He's in a wheelchair. So I am really enjoying it, and I think you will as well. So, but you get to hear me. I was so excited to use my new technology and to try it out. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, that's what we're doing in grade 4, the page. In math, we had started decimals before we had our little review and enrichment vacation. So we're just going to do, today's another, since we started decimals 2 weeks ago, we're going to do a review of what we did then today, and then tomorrow we'll start with new lessons. And my hope is that I'll be able to do like a little math lesson on a video. I have my whiteboard in my basement, so I'm going to see if I can do that, and we'll do a little math lesson. I put a Khan Academy video up there too, which I'll still do those as well, just because, the more the better, I think. In ELA, so we're changing it up. We're not doing Raz Kids at all this week. We are going to our journeys. And we're going to start with lesson 13 which is Antarctica Journal, and it's about penguins. I saw a few of you, I think it was Charlie and someone else wrote that they loved the penguins on one of the virtual field trips last week. So that was fun. So we're going to be doing journeys. Now, the thing about journeys is you have to go to the journeys, Levittown Schools, student resources. I put the link on there. Down to Journeys, and you have to log into Journeys. It's the same username, same password you use for everything else that you use to log into the computer. But the username has @LevittownSchools, I think .com. I have the directions on there. I actually have an attachment. So don't jump to the conclusion that you can't log in and start panicking and emailing me and sending me messages saying, I can't get in, I can't get in. Just really slowly read the directions. And I know you'll be able to get in because you're all really great at that. So it'll be nice to get back to journeys. So we have 8 days for this lesson. Every day I did a different thing. So today is introducing the vocabulary. So you're going to read the vocabulary words, do a little activity with it, and then like a little quiz on the vocabulary. Science, we're starting plants. So you're going to do parts of a plant today. And social studies, we're starting chapter 13. Now, I love this chapter. The chapter is where they came from. It's all about immigration. And my parents were both immigrants. So they both came from Ireland, and they came over on a ship. So this chapter is like a lot of connections for me. And I have a lot of great videos attached every day. So every day you'll read a little section of the New York State Storybook. Today is just the vocabulary because it's introducing the chapter. And then you'll do a little quiz on it. Make sure you read, though, because if you don't read, you won't do all the quiz. And always go back into the book and look at it because, it's a reading lesson, too. Like, you're learning the content of social studies, but you're improving your reading skills by reading and answering questions. And that's all I have for today. I'm happy to be back. And I missed all of you, and I loved every one of your messages. So I know I didn't get to respond to everyone's, and hopefully I will get to respond to everyone's, but it really just made me feel good in a really not so great time for me. Alrighty, everyone. I love you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.